joining us on the couch this week. Happy to have you on, man. Comedian on the couch, Mr. Eric DaSilva.
Yeah. Oh, man. You guys are in the room. Hell yeah.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Even I got lost and didn't make it. So
I really, you know what? I got to say, man, props to you. Kudos for taking the cab up here.
Absolutely,
we were like, this guy's not coming.
I felt like an asshole. I was like, you know, I literally have the worst sense of direction ever. There's nothing funny about it. It's really sad. Right. You know, I live in New York. It should be feel like, oh, north south. I get that shit. No, I get lost all the fucking time.
What about this? Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If Twitter didn't exist, would you have still come?
Yes. Yes, I would have.
All right, good.
Well, on the bright side, you resemble a young Willie Lopez from the major motion picture Ghost.
Oh well, you know, never because of Willie Lopez. That's a new one. I was expecting Greg Giraldo.
I was going to say Greg Giraldo.
That's a good one, definitely.
That's what I was going to go with. Is Greg Giraldo.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we had you set up to come on the show, and we're setting everything up. We're good to go. And then you send me a text like, yeah, I got on the wrong train and I'm not going to make it until, I think you said like 10:59. I was like, we're on until 11:15.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's not going to work for anybody. So yeah, I felt really bad. I was like, I'll just get a cab. And literally 2 cab guys were like, no, fuck you, we're not going to go there. Just took off after me. I was like, dude, I have money.
It's good. It's American. Good old-fashioned American capital. So New York City-based comedian?
Yes, yeah. I live in Manhattan, which is fairly awesome. Originally, I started doing stand-up in South Florida, but came up here a couple years ago. And just been tolling around. And actually, I wanted to let you know, exclusive. I'm breaking this for you guys now.
Already?
Breaking news.
Already?
I'll pop that out now unless you want me to wait.
What do you think?
Nah, let him pop it out.
I'll pop it out.
I'm antsy.
I want to show it.
I like a build-up and then just a huge payoff at the end. But go ahead, go for it.
I'm a fan of the money shot right up front.
All right, that's it. Out of the gate. Right on my face.
Exactly.
Right on his chinky eyes.
Do you want me to rub your back first?
If you could just go, that would be a lot.
Massage. Massage.
Oh, special happy ending.
That makes me feel sexy.
Excellent, man. Go ahead, please.
All right, I just found out today that I'm going to be headlining the first annual Brazilian Independence Day comedy stand-up show.
Oh!
Yeah.
There you go. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
That's our breaking news sound.
Awesome shit, bro.
Man.
Good.
It's going to be September 7th, which is the Brazilian Independence Day.
There you go.
It's going to be in Characters in Manhattan on 54th between 8 and Broadway, and it starts at 9 o'clock. So tickets will be available soon. There'll be a lot more coming out, but I'll be headlining it, and we're basically going to be talking about Brazilians. I'm Brazilian myself.
I was hoping so.
Yeah, I really am. I'm not. This is not like a fuck those guys. No, it's gonna be. It's gonna be a cool thing where, you know, I'm Brazilian and like everyone knows any kind of different Spanish culture, but no one knows jack about Brazil.
Yeah.
And so now we're very fun-loving people. We love to drink and barbecue.
And you have very hot women.
Oh my God, the best.
With some dope asses.
Oh, literally the dopest asses you've ever seen.
Oh.
We created the thong. Did you know that?
You did. Listen,
we did. That was an invention.
I believe it.
We had scientists working on that for years.
These asses are so good. We need to show them more. I had a college roommate who's actually from Brazil. Nicest guy, sweetheart of a guy, and he obviously speaks Portuguese in Brazil, right? Am I mistaken? And just a really nice guy. So congratulations to you, man. That's
good
great.
stuff. Congratulations.
You get to represent your culture on your own platform.
And the World Cup.
Yeah, well, we're awesome at that. We keep winning. That's what we do. It's we're the Yankees of soccer, is what it is. Everyone else hates us, but we're just awesome.
No, but I'm
2014.
Yeah, exactly.
That's World Cup's gonna be there. That's awesome, bro.
Very excited about that. And if you ever go to Brazil, you know, the cool thing about going to Brazil, this is absolutely true. If you don't live there, anytime you buy something, the guy who sells it to you goes, "Oh, this is great," and it'll make your dick hard.
Yeah. I got married.
Everything.
That's like Jamaica.
I got married in Jamaica, and every type of fish in the sea gave me a fucking hard on. It was amazing.
Sog3 says you have lots of she-males in Brazil.
We do have lots of she-males.
Oh,
Really?
you know what? I read that. It's accepted in the culture, right? Or something like that?
No, it's not accepted in the culture. It's just it's like a beautiful hologram. If it fools you, it's good enough. It's like,
I highly doubt it's acceptable in a fucking in a major Catholic fucking place.
It's like a Tupac hologram.
the giant Jesus just going, no.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Giant Jesus.
That giant Jesus shakes his head every time he looks at a tranny.
Giant Jesus is looking down on the $20 prostitutes.
Going, God damn.
Damn. That's it? $20?
Damn, bitch.
We also have, this is the best part about Brazil, when it comes to plastic surgery, no legal limitations.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, if the girl with the biggest breast implants in the world, she goes to Brazil every year to re-up them because we have no, like, whatever the fuck you want to do to your body, you pay us, we're going to do it to you. And
that's awesome.
And it's just, if you see her tits, they are freakishly awesome.
Yeah, we spoke about her. If I'm not mistaken, she had the biggest tits in the world, and doctors actually told her not to do it anymore because health reasons.
Yeah,
health reasons. She's
really?
like, I think I'm gonna leave the country and go do it anyway.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because I also think she has a website where she makes billions of dollars. So
crazy.
Crushing beer cans with her tits.
Health reasons. How much can I make if I go? I want a couple more. All right, I'm gonna do that right now. Extra 20 grand for 20 million. Deal. Let's do that.
That's awesome. So you're based out of New York.
Yeah.
You said you did some comedy in Florida. What's the comedy scene? Because you usually see typically it's the New York, LA comedy scene. What were you doing? Like Boca Vista? Were you doing it for like a bingo tournament?
I literally did everything in South Florida. I did everything from like a comedy club to private parties to retirement homes. Which is a lot of retirement homes. It's a lot of fucking... And retirement home comedy is the worst comedy to do, but it's also the easiest. You just take out a book of street jokes.
Right.
And you read the setup, and then everyone else says the punchline. And they love that shit. And they pay you awesome money. So if you want to break into comedy, start on a retirement home level.
Really?
It's good for your self-esteem.
Oh, my God. It is great. They say the jokes with you, and they love it.
Is the whole crowd like, she's a shaman? I'm just like screaming it.
Imagine a 96-year-old heckler, like, really giving you shit. Have you ever come across a 96-year-old heckler?
Once, but it was because they had Alzheimer's. They didn't know what was going on. They're like, you, sir, where's my boy?
Oh, Lord.
She's like Jessica Tandy and fucking Batteries Not Included.
Bobby! Bobby! Is that you, Bobby?
Wow, batteries.
Oh, you should get the MVP for weird 80s reference tonight. That is great.
So you're doing a lot of stand-up. What clubs do you mainly hit up in the New York scene?
Every Sunday night I'm at Broadway Comedy Club. I'm also starting doing Creek in the Cave, which is a great alt comedy scene in Long Island City. So please hit that up if you want to
Wait,
shit.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Sure.
Sunday night Broadway Comedy Club, is that the same show that Anthony Zenhauser does?
Zenhauser does that too. He's part of the stable of guys that a guy called Martin O'Keefe. He runs the room there, and he has about like 12 comics that he's been helping develop and grow. And it's a great room to basically do that, where you kind of work out your sets, and then you go out and you do everything else. But he really is very encouraging. So he's one of the best out there. So Martin O'Keefe, Poster.comedy, and also OK Productions.
Awesome.
The guy's a beast, a good guy. So so we do that, and then everything else is like Stand Up New York or Gotham. Pretty much everyone's get over there.
Creek in the Cave is a big up and coming spot now. You see a lot of sketch comedy groups going over there. Yeah. There's a whole diverse type of arena that people are going to that as a major platform now.
It's awesome because first of all, like places like that is just a great way to explore stand up. Like comedy clubs, most of the comedy clubs in New York City, unfortunately, it's a lot of tourists, so they just want like that standard, like what's the deal with, and you can't go, you can't do anything else.
You know what I hate about New York?
Like you ever notice men and women are different? Like shit, but they pay great money, so you do that. But the Creek in the Cave, it's great because everyone there is really smart, and they know, you're just gonna make me laugh, and they almost want to be challenging. How can you make me laugh differently than the guy before? I did a joke where I basically admitted to being molested as a child, and it destroyed there. And I can't do that anywhere else, but I love Creek in a Cave because I can do that joke and I get an applause break.
Right. If you make an AIDS joke, everyone's not like, they do if it's weak. They're like, we want a really bad AIDS joke. You got a really like full blown AIDS across the face. Funny. You got
Tell us about the sores.
If you're not weak, it's not funny.
Right. Sog3 said apparently you were awesome in Miami. Did you do a lot of comedy down in Miami?
Yeah. I started out when it was 3 different clubs. There was the Uncle Funny's in Fort Lauderdale. There was the Comedy Corner in West Palm, and then it was the first Miami Improv. And then now all 3 of them are basically the Improv owns all 3, so it's a very tight circuit. But the cool thing is there's a lot of guys from Miami moving up here right now, and they said that because it's such an enclosed circuit because of the Improvs, there's like this cool underground comedy scene being built up there.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I'm actually trying to set up something where this fall I'll be going down there to tape my first CD.
Nice. Awesome, man.
Nice, bro.
It's going to be a cool thing, too. So, this year's looking really cool. And I started out in Miami, so I was like, if I'm going to tape my CD, I want to go back to Miami.
That's cool.
And do it proper.
That's cool. And you're sticking around for a little while, right?
Oh, I'm here for the whole night.
Okay, good. All right, so
stuff.
we're going to take a quick break. More Eric DaSilva and his comedy stylings. We're also going to be talking about Xbox 8. Breaking news, Carmen's sports update.